Hello friends, in this video we're going to discuss a mobile charging tip to prolong the life of your mobile batteries. If you're like me, you may have had a mobile phone or tablet that has kind of lost its battery power over the life, and if you want to learn how to prolong the battery life of it, here's something I heard on a podcast. It used to be said to drain the battery down, then fully charge it to erase the charge memory. This was true for lead-acid batteries in the day, but not for lithium-ion batteries which are used in today's modern phones and tablets. Today's technology battery doesn't need that. It's better to actually do partial charging. Leaving the phone battery charging up overnight is harmful to the battery because excessive heat is hard on the battery. And when you have the phone at 100% and you're still trying to charge it, it just maintains the high heat inside and eventually adds more resistance to the battery and wears it down prematurely. So here's how I set up my settings on my iPhone. I go into the settings and battery, and then I can turn on the top slider for battery percentage. I also can turn it on to low power mode. And here you've seen that the maximum capacity of the battery is still at 99%. And this gives you kind of different readouts for the last 24 hours, etc. So in this example, I'm charging my battery and I had the low power setting turned on. So right now I'm at 79% charge, and once the battery reaches 80% charge, there it is. Battery is sufficiently charged, and as soon as I see that notification, I will go ahead and unplug the battery and then go ahead and use the cell phone until it gets around the 60% level, and then plug it in for another up to 80% and kind of repeat the cycle. So how does that relate to the RC world? We're told on our LiPo batteries to charge it up to the full 4.2 volts, and then you generally do not want to let it drain down to less than 3 volts per cell. And then also on the storage charge, we're told to store it at 3.8, 3.7 volts on the battery. Here's an interesting chart that I found. It basically reads that operating at a lower voltage is good for the battery's lifespan, increasing the number of available charging cycles before you want to see a major reduction in the capacity of the battery. So roughly speaking, for every 0.1 volts decrease in cell voltage, so in other words, not keeping the battery at its full voltage, doubles the life cycle, according to Battery University. So therefore, charging up your battery phone to 30 to 80% actually keeps the voltage lower and prolongs the battery lifespan. In looking at the chart values on the right, it is the charge capacity in percentage, 0 up to 100%, and you notice the red area is between 80% and 100%, where if you're charging the battery up to full 100%, you have a constant voltage, which is increasing the voltage to the battery and heats it up. So that is the range that it actually is doing some harm to the battery. So in summary, the takeaway of this is basically don't drain your battery all the way down like our LiPo batteries. Take it down to maybe 60% on your mobile device, and then charge it up to about 80%, and then just let it keep going between 80 and 60.